Alright guys, get ready with me. Ooh, when I talk about extensions and what people are charging in my area and what I think you should be charging. So if you don't know, I'm located in the DFW area in Carrollton, Texas, and I charge my pricing on average between $1,200 to $1,500 for a full extension set. It can get into the 2000s for customization, but you really have to be customizing your extensions. I'm talking like severe alopecia type of work. But for the most part, you shouldn't be paying more than $1,200 or $1,500 in my salon. However, there are a lot of stylists in the DFW area that are charging $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000. And I actually had a client consultation. Ooh, are you kidding me? I actually had a client consultation who she told me that her stylist was charging her $700 for extension move-ups, and her installs was between $4,000 and $7,000. My jaw was on the floor. I was like, what? And the reason why my jaw was on the floor, because one, the quality of the hair was not that great. I own my own extension line. I have it in my hair now. I have the hand-tied wefts. This is in my wavy texture. You can't really tell what's my hair and what's the extensions. And I haven't even styled it or brushed my hair today. I have not brushed my hair. If you know me, your girl don't really brush her hair. And I've owned my own hair extension line since pre-COVID. So I would say about 2019. With that being said, my jaw was on the floor with that, and the work was not that great and the quality of hair was not that great. My opinion on charging that much is, if people are paying it, why not? You know, would I charge that much? No, absolutely not. If people are paying it, go ahead. I, in the perfect world, would love to charge $4,000 for extensions and make bank, but I will not be charging $4,000 for extensions because I would not pay $4,000 for extensions. So on my moral standpoint is I'm going to charge what I would pay, and I'm not paying that. $2,000, yeah. Once it gets past that, your girl is out. I'm on a budget. I don't care how much money I have. No. Unless I'm a celebrity, then you lost me. So, of course, you get what you pay for in some circumstances. If you go to salons that are honestly like in the hundreds of dollars of ranges, like if you're getting a full service for about $800, you're risking the quality of hair not being that great. And I have a lot of clients that come into the salon and their hair quality is just, it's just not that great. Like, to be completely honest, the hair is lasting them 4 to 6 months. There is actually even brands out there that I used to work for that I do not work for anymore, that at once upon a time had amazing product and no longer do. And I'm not going to name any names, but I think we know who, if you're in the industry, I think we know who we're talking about. It's a big brand. And they're charging an arm and a leg, and the quality is still not good. So sometimes dollar amount doesn't amount to like a good value, you know what I'm saying? So you really have to do your research on who you're going to. And I'm going to be completely honest, sometimes it's not even about the extensions. This pimple. Sometimes it's not even about the extensions. Sometimes it's about the stylist. And it's not even about the work they do. Sometimes people just really enjoy being in somebody's chair and they're willing to pay to be in it. People like being in my chair and they're willing to pay to be in it. And that's just what it is. They like my personality. They've been with me for a long time. The vibe is vibing. And there are some times when you go to the salon and girl, the vibe is not vibing. Like, you don't get along with your stylist. It happens. It happens more often than not. I used to get my hair done at salons, and you know, I did not get along with some of the stylists that did my hair. And I used to not tell them I was a stylist. I'd be like, I don't even want you to know, because I want to see what you're about to do to this mop. Okay, so I'm gonna throw some curls in my hair real quick. Another thing I wanted to add is price markups. A lot of people don't know, but just like any consumer, anything that you buy, extensions are marked up. Yeah, Yeah, they're marked up. So whenever you're purchasing hair extensions, I've been seeing on TikTok lately, they're like, oh my gosh, like hairstylists are scamming us. I found it so much cheaper on this website from China or whatever. Um, yeah, you can find them cheaper on a website from China, and you better hope that it's decent quality. I know for me, it took me a lot of trial and error and testing out multiple brands to ensure that I got the best quality manufacturer and contract work, and I had to do like a bulk order, and it took a lot of work. And a lot of stylists own their own hair extension line, some better than others, but it can be done. And yes, you can buy wholesale, but just like clothing, just like furniture, just like your sodas and your groceries, it is marked up because that's how people make a profit. So I don't really understand why people are commenting on that. Extensions are a luxury item. That's like being surprised that Louis Vuitton is marked up. Like, yeah, it's just a leather bag, guys, but it's a leather bag with LV on it or Chanel on it, and it's not the bag that's expensive. It's the name that's expensive, or it's like the quality, or the fact that it's luxury. So I don't really understand that. So I wanted to go ahead and make a comment on that. I'm gonna do my final follow-up once I finish curling my hair, so y'all can kind of see the end result. I also kind of want to show y'all how these extensions style and curl. This is just my Babeless curler, 1 1/4 inch curler. I probably missed a strand, oh no. But those are how my extensions are curling. Okay. I just cut my bangs recently, so I'm hoping these go pretty good. Okay, cute, cute, cute. Oh, I feel like I can't. Okay. So closing thoughts. The girlies who are charging big money, congratulations, you have made it in life. You are who I aspired to be. To the girls who are paying that, you also who I aspire to be, to make that kind of money. To the girls who are paying that and complaining about it because they can't afford it, there are more affordable stylists for you. Do your research, make sure you find the stylist for you in your area, and make sure that you are finding a reputable certified extension specialist who specializes in hair extensions, because I see a lot of hot messes in the hair, okay? So make sure you look at their work, you do your research, make sure that you let them, your stylist should let you know what brand they're using, and if they're using their own company, they should let you feel the quality of the hair. So I keep my hair in stock, and I always let my girls feel the quality of the hair, so that's really, really important. Or like being able to showcase the hair. And for those who are wondering about my hair, it is champagne hair extensions. These are our new wavy ones, so whenever I wash these, they curl up just like my hair, which I love. These are curly. My hair is naturally curly, so they have the same texture as my hair. And I got 22 inches, but we cut them and layered them, and I have a mix of 2 different colors, and I hope that kind of helped.